So we have a pickup bar up the top there, and we can see that it says 1 crotchet equals 105. That's a metronome setting. You can play it faster or slower, it doesn't matter. Pos plus 2, what does that mean? Well, that's one of my funny little signs. What I mean by that is that on this third button start instrument, if I press the third button down from the top and push the bellows in, on the C row that's a note of C, and on the G row that's a note of G, and that's what I call the home position, where your first finger is on the home note. Okay, so G for the G row and C for the C row, and if you put your fingers down sequentially underneath, okay, that's pos H as I call it, position home. Now we're in pos plus 2 and we're on the G row. Now we know that we're on the G row because the head of the note is normal. So in this piece on my music, any notes on the G row, that's the row on the outside, remember this is a G C instrument, those notes will have normal heads, and any notes on the C row, that's the row inside nearest to the bellows, they will have diamond heads. You won't find that on anyone else's music than mine, okay, because it's something I invented a few years back to help my students and myself, and it really does work, I think. So we want pos plus 2, so there's home, there's pos plus 1, there's pos plus 2, so that's the right position. So finger 1 on the note D, okay, we can see at the beginning of the stave that all F's are sharpened because we're in the key of G major, 4 beats to the bar. Obviously there's not 4 beats in this bar because it's a pickup bar, so there's only one note on the 4th beat. Like I said earlier, pull the bellows out before you start. There's no chord, there's nothing in the left hand. It's simply going to go 1, 2, 3 and play that note on the 4th beat. So nothing difficult there. Now you're going to start the A section straight away as soon as you've done that little pickup bar on the next stave there, and you can see that it says pos plus 1. You might think, oh, that's going to be a change of position. Well, it is kind of, but it's on the other row. So actually it feels like it's in the same position, but as you're going to the C row there, that's actually a change of position, okay? And so it feels very natural to put your second finger down on that note of G. It's a minim, it's got a diamond shaped head because it is on the C row, it's still pushing, okay? The A in the box means this is the proper start of the A section, bar number 1. The pickup bar that we've already played is bar 0. And we've got a repeat sign here, so we're going to come back to this place later on in the tune. I'm going to come back here, going to repeat from here. Pos plus 1, like I said. And the G with the asterisk, little g and the big G, that means a G bass and a G chord on the push. So it's buttons 2 and 1, outside row, this is the bass of course, and you're pushing in, okay? Now you get G's there as well, down there. Buttons 4 and 3 on the pull, and we will be using those. But if I want you to play these G basses, chord and single bass, I put an asterisk by the letters. So far we've got this. Now that G, the first note in bar 1, is a minim. The head of the note is not filled in, so it lasts for 2 beats. And then you've got this. Right, you've got 4 quavers. Now it looks a bit strange because you've got 3 diamond headed notes and 1 normal headed note. On the C row you're going to play the G again, and you're just going to rock the bellows backwards and forwards, side to side, to get the G, A, G. So you're only going to play the note once there, second time you play it. And you see the daggers underneath the pull and the push. That's my sign for not having to replay the button, repress the button. So to get those first three quavers there, you only need to play the button once, press the button once. And then on the end of the bar, you're going to go to the G row, okay, and it's a normal headed note. Finger 3 in position will give you the note F sharp. So you've got G, G, A, G, F sharp. So you're going to count it 1, 2, 3 and 4 and like that. Now you can see the G bass and the G chord is played 3 times in this bar, and you just look above where the notes are drawn and where the basses are drawn, and it's pretty easy to see where those basses are played. On the 2 pull notes there's no bass, so put that together. bass line there. 3 little jabs. Maybe the first one will be held a bit longer. You've got to be a bit judicious about how you play these basses, because if you dwell on them for too long, you're going to eat up all that precious air. You're going to find your bellows are closed up, and if you look through the next few bars, you'll see there's an awful lot on the push. So any notes on the pull, use them wisely. You're going to need to use them to get some air into the bellows. You might have to use your air button as well. So from the very beginning, remember to pull the bellows out. We've got this. So that's the pickup bar and bar number 1. Now bar number 2, still with the G basses, and you've got the G note again as a crotchet and then as a quaver. Then you pull out for the A, another quaver, and then you're going to go to the G row to get the note B on the push, and the same button pulled out will give you A. So that is crotchet, 2 quavers, crotchet, crotchet. So that is 1, 2 and 3, 4. And the basses, you can see where they go. You've got 2 lots.